Y'all made it happen, guys. 3,000 subscribers. I definitely appreciate everything that you guys, have watched our videos and everything. Definitely appreciate it. I've been out for a bit because I got sick with COVID for a little over 2 weeks, I believe. It's been pretty bad, but you know what? We're back at it. And when we hit the 3,000 subscriber mark, it couldn't have happened at a better time because it ended up being my mom's birthday. So I said, you know what? For the 3,000 subscriber goal that we had, plus my mom's birthday, let's go ahead and do some. One of the things that I wanted to go ahead and do is what I've been testing, what I've been trying out, what I've learned throughout about year and a half since we've been uploading videos, and that's getting some really good quality pellets, getting some really good smoke, getting all kinds of stuff, doing the sausages, doing the brisket, the foil bow, doing the sous vide rest, everything. Let's go ahead and pile it all up and do it for a decent birthday party and see what we got. So let's go ahead and do that, and we'll start off by doing all this good stuff. So let's go. Alrighty, folks. So for the 3,000 subscriber special, along with my mother's birthday, we're gonna go ahead and do 2 briskets, right? So we got these, each brisket's kind of like this, about 15 pounds or so, give or take. So let's go ahead and start this off right. Let's get this up out of here. We're gonna go with some of this rub right over here. This is some of the greatest stuff I ever had, man. And I've had this rub since I believe I started off. And it's kind of like one of those rubs that you just fall back on because you already know that it's gonna be really good. So we're gonna lay this on, get the edges real nice. Flip it on over. You don't have to add salt, you don't have to add pepper, you don't have to add anything to it because it already has it. And that's it. Let's go ahead and do the other brisket. Season time. All right, so let's go ahead and get these into the fridge, let them rest overnight, and we'll smoke them tomorrow morning. All right, folks. So we got about 10 pounds of cut up pork butt, right? So that's what we're gonna use here. Make sure that everything, including the attachment, is nice and frozen. So let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, gents, so we got the first pass through done, no problem, didn't take a whole lot of time. Now it's time to add our spices and seasonings and salts and whatever the case is. So we're gonna start off with some pink curing salt. Let's go ahead and put it in there. Mustard powder. Paprika to give it a little bit of color. Black pepper. There we go. This is a Texas sausage, guys. Granulated garlic. And I'll have all the measurements in the description below. A little bit of cayenne. Give it a little bit of kick. Some salt. And last but not least, a little bit of Voodoo, because why not? Look at that. We're gonna put this through the grinder one more time, gents. There we go. Now we're gonna mix by hand. So the water that we're gonna add is gonna be close to a pound, but it really depends on the meat. It depends on how it's responding to it. So we'll be able to, we're gonna go half, and then depending on how it feels, we'll either add or leave it as is. There it is, folks. Let's go ahead and start stuffing it. Remember folks, twist my way, and then the next one is gonna be twist your way. Right here, twist your way. And we go again. All right, folks, so we got both briskets right over here. I'm gonna go ahead and put the probes in. We're gonna go fat side down on this thing. I really enjoyed the full boat last time, so we're gonna keep at it. And that looks pretty good to me. All right, let's go ahead and close it down. We'll see you in a couple hours. So we are about 140, almost 150. That's all right. Let's go ahead and put these sausages in. We got a good batch. There you have it, guys. All the sausages right there, 10 pounds worth. Let's go ahead and put this thing down. We'll go ahead and give it about 4 to 5 hours at around 150, 160 degrees. We'll see you in a bit. So it's been about 2 hours. We're still rocking about 155 or so, give or take. Let's go ahead and take a look, see what we got. Smoky. That's what you want, guys. Look at the color it's getting, guys. All right, let's go ahead and do a flippy. Perfect. Look at that, gents. Looking real good. So I think within another 2 hours or so, it's going to be 100% perfect after that. Let's go ahead and close it up. We'll see you then. 5.5 hours total, and these are done. So now it's time for them to hit the water bath. So let's go ahead and do that. Shocking the casing, making sure that they're going to be nice and snappy. So let's go ahead and do that. Look at this thick boy right over here, guys. Ow! It's still a little bit hot. We have not checked up on this Recteq yet. Let's go ahead and see what the deal is. Ooh, nice, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these sausages, the one that we just made, put it right over there. We'll have that as a little snacky snack. We'll see what's up. This one is getting really good bark, but this one is still failing to get some bark, so I don't know, I might just leave it unwrapped the entire way, see how it goes. If anything, I'll probably just do the full boat, but I'm really wanting a little bit more bark than just that. So we'll see what the deal is. Alright guys, we'll see you in a bit. So here's what I did. I ended up swapping them from places because this side is getting a lot of bark, but this one is not. Now it is a little bit, but I think I'm gonna leave them unwrapped. And the reason being is because they are gonna go into the sous vide, right? And what happens is whenever we do a sous vide rest, the bark lines up a lot. Well, it doesn't line up color-wise, but the crunchiness and all that stuff is no longer there. And if the bark is barely present, it's more likely going to wash it off. So we're probably going to end up doing a no wrap brisket throughout this entire cook. So that's what we're going to do. That way we can prepare for the sous vide, let it rest until tomorrow, and we'll see you guys once this thing is done. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get the sausage. See how it turned out. Ooh, all righty. There we go. Look at that. Ooh. I can already tell this thing is going to be nice and juicy, man. Oh yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna start pricking the sausages a little bit. One thing that I've noticed a lot is that on meats that have a really, high ratio of fat, this pork butt should have been fine, but I guess it had a little bit too much more fat. But anyways, what ends up happening is that you get these little pockets of juices, right? So you get these little pockets of juices, and sometimes that's great, but what ends up happening is that once you end up cutting into it and everything, it'll start to shrivel up a bit, and I don't like that. So you live and you learn. All right, it's rested for a bit. Let's go ahead and see what the deal is. Ooh, saw that? Oh man, look at that. Look at the juiciness. Ah, still hot. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Guys, that is incredible. It has just enough kick. You can really taste the voodoo in this thing, man. And then everything else complements it really, really well. Look at that. Look at that, boys. See, this is the little pocket that I was telling you guys about. I got about another 30 sausages inside. They're going to be cooked for tomorrow once the party starts and everything. So we'll see you guys once the briskets are done. So I decided to go ahead and fill both them, mainly so I can get them done pretty quick. They're both at around 189 or so, give or take. So they're almost done. Once they go to 200 degrees, I'll pull them out and start the sous vide process. There we go, that wasn't too bad. Before anything, guys, be sure to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. Let's go for $5 now. Let's go. First brisket going in. Second brisket going in. Wow. Both of them fit. Let's go ahead and put this thing on. That way it doesn't float all the way to the top. I have never installed this thing, but I think it goes this way. Both of them are in 150 degrees. There's the other one. We'll see you tomorrow. So there it is, guys. I do apologize that we didn't get a whole bunch more videos, and it's mainly because with the party being active as it was and everything, by the time the food started to come out and everything was good to go, things just went a little crazy, as you guys can imagine. You know, people started getting their plates, they started going this and that, let's go ahead and try this out. But I promise you that everything that we made was fantastic, bro. It was amazing. You know, those two briskets, gone, bro. That's just what it was. But again, guys, I appreciate everything that you guys done. Subscribed, absolutely everything. Liked, shared the videos. It's real good. It's starting to, we got a little bit of thunder here, guys. Ooh. Anyways, guys, I think moving forward right now, I think we're gonna start introducing a little bit more of the authentic Mexican food here. I've seen the comments that you guys have been posting. You know, I read them all. I try and comment on every single one of them. And some of you guys asked for some salsa recipes. Some of you guys asked for, you know, grilled Mexican food, stuff like that. So we're gonna start to introduce that. If you guys want a little bit more of the authentic Mexican cuisine, put it in the comment section, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to go ahead and make that for you. Until then, we'll see you on the next one. Thank you, and I appreciate everything you guys do for us. We'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.